My name is Noboru Takamura, a professor of Atomic Bomb Disease Institute, and also the director of the Great East Japan Earthquake and a Nuclear Disaster Memorial Museum. So this training course started in 2017. So in 2016, we established the new master course program, the Disaster and Nuclear Disaster Sciences. This is a master course program. And then during this master course program, in the second grade, the students participate in the training course held in Fukushima Prefecture. And then since 2020, we started a kind of the international seminar based on this training course. There are three purposes of this seminar. The first is the training of master course students. We would like to expect that the student will learn the basic knowledge of the radiation and its health effect, and then the development of the environmental monitoring and also risk communication with residents. And the second is to introduce the current status of the affected area of Fukushima Prefecture to the expert in the field of radiation protection or radiation medicine and risk communication in the foreign university and then the international organization. Every year, we invite the experts from international organizations such as OECD, IAEA, and ICRP. And also we invite the experts from the foreign university. We would like to open the current situation to such experts to introduce the current situation of the recovery of affected area in Fukushima. And the third is to have an opportunity of the communication between the young students and such experts, so that the student can forecast their future through the experiences of such experts of the foreign university and the international experts. So I think that this kind of the seminar is available for the young researchers or students to know the knowledge related with the radiation medical sciences, and then to figure out their future such a job design. So I hope that the participation in this seminar will be available to the young students as well as experts.
Oh, I hope that, first of all, my first wish is that this sort of training seminar continues in the coming years. I think it is important to invite, each time to invite new experts from different countries or different organizations, because it is, I noticed talking with the experts that they learn a lot. And like for the students, being in Fukushima, in the place, meeting people, listening to them, having good lectures is the best way to have a good grip about what's going on here in Fukushima. My only recommendation is that it's going on and bring new students and new experts, because as many students and many experts will come to Fukushima, it will be the best way to transfer the experience. Because it's good to read papers, to read articles and so on, but being there in the middle of people, in the middle of the landscapes, here today, it's unique.
Yeah, this international seminar is really a specific organization to allow the student, the expert and the professor from Nagasaki University, but international expert, to exchange together. So one element to have open discussion, but also to share some advancement of the recovery process not only on technical side, but really to have discussion what is at stake directly with local citizens, what is the evolution of the environment, what is the daily life in the contaminated area and the re-affected area. So this is really a good opportunity to have a view of the concrete situation. And this is really important, and notably, for example, from France, some experts are coming because they have theoretical view on the situation, but then coming here, this is something different. You really understand what is at stake, and you can exchange openly with many people. So it's really a great opportunity to better understand what are the current challenges, what have been done, and what could be done in the future.
First, I would like to learn, what's going on in terms of the different activities. I come here quite often with my work, and I would like to see how decommissioning would move forward and try to revitalize the area such that people can come back, and anything that's the nuclear energy agency could support. I'd like to find out what that could be, and with stakeholder engagement and activities such as those are very much important part of our work. So I would like to see how this training could support that level of efforts in those areas, stakeholder engagement, risk communication. So I'd like to learn a little bit more about the training and how we can support it in the long term.
Yeah, actually for me it's the second time to be here, and it's extremely impressive to me. The sea is so quiet, and for me it's unbelievable how a tsunami can happen. So I come from Germany, and we don't know tsunamis and earthquakes, so which is quite sometimes happens in Japan, because it's so quiet and you cannot imagine how a tsunami looks like. So we Europeans, we are not aware of this. And so in Japan it happens from time to time, right? And but it's very, very beautiful actually.
Yeah, this exhibition prepared by TEPCO is really interesting to understand, first of all, what occurs inside the reactor. It's a technical explanation about that. And then also this is really interesting to acknowledge lessons learned from that, and what should be, what have not been worked correctly, and what needs to be done for the future. So this is an interesting and clear explanation with good scheme and picture. Yeah, it's what to be done for the future, but also to recognize that everything was not done exactly. Some progress have to be done.
In this afternoon, in our tour, we have understand the whole process, how you decontaminated the land, and so how to treat the soils, and then storage process and so on. And we also did a survey, measure the dose rate. Here we can see the dose rate. I mean, your whole strategy is reasonable, and I think it works really well. And I just hope this region can recover gradually.
I was very impressed by the presentation by by Mr. Genjo, because he was very clever in all his actions during the events, during the nuclear accident, and after. We have in face of us very well educated people that was able to try to understand the situation, to get information, to contact with different universities, My feeling is that at the beginning, and that's what he told us, he was a bit confused, but then he got correct information and probably he took the right decision. And what I noticed also is that he was very active in the Kaochi community, and he was really convinced that it was very important to perform actions for the benefit of the community. That's why he implemented this drone park, and this drone park is a very important action to me because it shows that it's possible to come to this area and to live and to have recreation in a normal way. So it was a very good sign for everybody around. What I understand is that was not the situation for everybody in this community, but he was strong enough to perform this action, and it's a kind of revitalization action for an area.
Oh, it started, I think it was 2017, and at that time it was the beginning with Orita-san. We went to Kaochi, and with the students, the master students, when they were finished after 1 year, after the first year, after my three courses, it was a way to understand in practice what they learned during the courses. And we went to Kaochi. I discovered Kaochi, great place, nice people, and 3 years, 17, 18, 19. Then, unfortunately, there was the COVID, and this is where you decided to continue with an online training course, and this led us progressively to. You also, that was your idea, to invite foreign experts, and from then we are now with this concept of we are not going anymore in Kawachi. We live in Namie, close to the museum where Takamura Sensei is the director. This is more practical, but the concept is the same, is to immerse the students in Fukushima so that they can see and exactly what's going on and understand on the spot what's going on, but also using the presence of experts to open a dialogue, to give also some vision for the future for the students, because they learn how experts have got their positions progressively working in different organizations. And I think it's a very, very fruitful, it's a unique event. And I'm fully convinced that there is nothing more effective than bringing people in the contaminated area and listening to the local people. I think our students will never forget Jindo-san, never in their lives.